everyone, welcome back to Module 3 of Building and Branding on Social Media for the Videri Independent Business Owner. In this module, we'll be going over third-party validation, the art of the phone call, and connecting with other business professionals. If you're following along in your PDF guide, we'll be starting on page 17. If you're not familiar with third-party validation, just know that this is one of the fastest ways to grow your customer base and your organization. This allows you to hand off the mic, per se, to a customer service expert within your team, organization, or in your upline. This doesn't have to be done by someone in your organization that's an expert on the company, the product, or the compensation plan, but can also be someone within your organization or team that's excited about the product and their experience and has a great testimonial about our company. Third-party validation can be done in many different ways. The concept is giving them information or connecting them with someone who can give them additional information, share their personal story, and just connecting them with someone who is not you. Think of all the times that you've needed third-party validation in your life before making an important decision. For most people that you introduce the opportunity or the product to, this will be a crucial part of the process. After hearing the information about the opportunity or product, they're likely to ask the people in their circle of influence, their friends, family, neighbors, people that they trust and know. Don't leave the validating up to someone else. Offer this as part of your white glove customer service program to follow up and create excitement from someone else that is just as excited as you are. If you are excited and new to sharing the opportunity and have no experience in network marketing, this is going to be a wonderful tool that you have in your toolbox. This can be an excellent form of training as you listen to others' excitement, their verbiage, and how they share the opportunity. Let them close the sale or get permission to proceed in the sharing process. My favorite part about third-party validation is that you're leveraging the time of others. You're not spending a lot of time explaining and trying to pull people uphill, but you're leveraging the expertise and the knowledge of those within your circle of influence, within your organization, to do part of the work for you. It's part of being part of a team. I know that those who have used this method to build their business have grown by leaps and bounds. So when do you introduce the third-party validation in the sharing process? This can happen immediately after sharing a video or sending them to the website, and you know that they're interested and want more. This is when you would connect them in a few different ways to someone else. It's important to set an appointment. Let them know that you'll be calling them back to answer their questions at a certain time. Also let them know up front that when you call them, you may have a friend or customer service expert on the line with you to answer all of the questions that you're not able to answer for them. This does a couple of things. Number one, it takes the pressure off of you so that you don't feel like you have to know everything right away. Number two, it shows duplication. It shows those that you're sharing the information, especially the opportunity with, that you don't have to be an expert and that you can leverage the knowledge and the time of others to build their business as well. One great tip about third-party validation is to introduce them to someone new and excited, and introduce them to a second person who is experienced and seasoned in the industry or knows a lot about our compensation plan and the product. If you always surround your prospects with an immediate circle of support, it will help them to make this decision with more ease and confidence. Here are just 4 ways of introducing someone through third-party validation that has interest in the opportunity. Number 1, a 3-way phone call. 2, a live opportunity call or conference call recording. 3, a 3-way text or Facebook message. And 4, getting together with them for coffee and bringing along your expert with you or a couple people who have recently joined your team. Although it can't always happen this way in person, so please remember to lead your third-party validation techniques with steps 1 through 3. It doesn't really matter how you introduce your prospect to a third party, but just make sure that this happens along the way so that they feel cared for and supported. We've said this before. Facts tell, but stories sell. And this is the beauty and the purpose of third-party validation. When you've connected your prospect with your product expert or your third party, here's the proper way to go through this call or message with proper etiquette. When connecting through a three-way phone call, this can be done on your smartphone by simply clicking Add Call on your screen while on the phone with your prospect. Your contacts list will pull up and allow you to search for your third party and simply call them as usual. When the phone's ringing and they answer, you can click Merge Call and you'll be brought together all on the same line. First, you want to introduce your mentor or product expert. Validate them in any way possible. Share information about their successes in their career, their experience in the industry, their family, their kids, hobbies that they might have, something that can be relatable to your prospect. You're really just sharing all the things that you admire about them, why you trust them, and why your prospect can trust them too. This is so important in the third-party validation process. Next, introduce your prospect. Validate them in the same way. Share information about their career, their successes, family, hobbies, etc. It's also important to be upfront about the questions that they've asked you so that your mentor or third party knows what to talk about and how to lead the conversation. After introductions, this is one of the most important steps, mute your phone. By muting your phone, you're stepping out of the conversation and allowing your expert to be the expert and lead the conversation. This really allows your expert and your prospect to bond and create a relationship. And we know that this is what our business is all about, is building new relationships. Remember that this is not a three-way conversation unless your expert asks you to unmute the phone and has a specific question for you. You can unmute, answer any questions quickly and briefly, and mute yourself back out of the phone call. Remember that a third-party conversation is a potential enrollment. If your expert has been trained and coached properly, they know not to waste anyone else's time. They're either looking for a yes, a no, or a clear future from your prospect. If the conversation allows, please allow your expert, and if you are the expert on this end of the conversation, please take the opportunity to take the enrollment, to get a commitment, and to jot some information down about them so that you can help them with the next step, which is sending them to the IBO enrollment link. As the host of this third-party call, while you're muted, it's important that you always take notes, that you listen, and that you train yourself to memorize the things that your expert is talking about. Think of this as on-the-job training, and remember that this conversation is not about you, it's about your prospect. Number 4, always keep these third-party conversations to about 20 minutes. If your prospect is interested, engaged, and they have lots of questions and they're super excited, then it's okay to take the conversation longer. But rule of thumb to honor everyone's time and attention span, 20 minutes is a great three-way call time. Number 5, ask for the enrollment or ask when they can connect again. This can be done by leading them to a conference call, a live training, an opportunity recording of some kind, or a local event or meeting to take them to. Be sure that they have all the information that they need and they're not left hanging or wondering what to do next. Always keep in mind that new prospects don't make a decision the very first time. I'm sure you've heard this statistic before, but most people need to be introduced to something, a product or an opportunity, about 12 times before it really clicks and they have made a decision. This doesn't happen all the time, but please remember when you've shared with someone the 5th, 6th, and 7th time not to get frustrated and that this is just the numbers working out for you. Remember that a tracked number grows. Tracking the daily conversations that you're having is part of your daily method of operation. If you've only had one conversation a day and your goal is 4 or 5 enrollments a week, you're not really working the numbers out. If you have a goal to really build a business, whether part-time or full-time, always be tracking your conversations and always be thinking of new ways to create conversations, whether on social media through private message, in-person interactions, leaving the house and meeting new people, joining groups, etc. This is part of the networking process. When growing your network, it's important to track these people to keep them organized somewhere where you can always refer back to your follow-up system. Whether you keep track of your conversations and prospects in a notebook, in an index card filing system, or on an Excel spreadsheet, always be sure to be consistent with your method. Some of the most successful network marketers that I know in the industry have said no 6 times, but said yes 6 years later. Please be consistent, be patient, and always be working those numbers. When building your network through your social media, one thing to keep in mind is that every time someone comments on your post, that's a potential lead. Continuing to have these personal conversations tells your friends and followers that you're always open for business. It's a way of attracting others who resonate with you to you. Did you know there are people out there looking for you? We know that what's happening on the face of your social media is just the tip of the iceberg on what happens behind the scenes in private messages and phone call conversations that are really the foundations of building your successful business. Another way to grow your network is to join and utilize Facebook groups. Did you know there are hundreds of thousands of Facebook groups out there that are related to the interests and hobbies that you have? Within those groups are people that are looking to network with others as well, make new friends, share their opportunity, or just connect with another positive group of people. Within these groups, you're allowed to post your thoughts, questions about a certain topic, or share information and educate others. Try to find 5 to 6 Facebook groups this week that you have interest in, and start engaging with others within those groups. 5 to 6 Facebook groups are easy to manage, so if those groups are not of interest to you after a few weeks, you can remove them and join others. This is one of the best ways to find like-minded friends on social media and build real relationships. Remember to be consistent within these groups. It will take a month or two for people to start recognizing you, for people to start recognizing your brand and what you're here to share, but in turn, they will also begin to start requesting you as a Facebook friend. And it's important to do the same back. Use these groups to grow your friends list and your following. Just as you've learned in Module 2, use the scripts and strategies for creating natural, friendly conversation. Let's talk about connecting with other business professionals. Social media is a wonderful community for connecting with others that are business professionals. I know LinkedIn is probably the #1 platform where business professionals hang out. LinkedIn was created for networking and expanding your reach. So please take the time to set up a LinkedIn account and bio and personalize it just as we shared in modules 1 and 2. Did you know that more than 44% of LinkedIn users earn over $175,000 a year? This makes it an exciting place to connect and converse with others who are also geared towards career advancement. Remember when connecting with other professionals on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn to use this strategy. Relate, connect, build trust, find a need, and fill a need. It's not uncommon to connect with other business professionals on these platforms who are successful but are feeling unfulfilled. This will be an ongoing part of the sharing process, and always keep in mind that lots of these other business professionals will be engaged and involved with other companies or opportunities along the way. It's important to honor others where they're at and not to use any luring tactics or incentives to entice them over to our company. If you have questions about this, please refer to your IBO Policies and Procedures Guide under Targeting Other Direct Sellers. Here's an example of one of my favorite scripts for connecting with other professionals on social media. Hi Jan, I noticed that we're both in real estate, banking, insurance, network marketing, etc. I'm excited to connect with you. Congrats on all of your success. I look forward to getting to know you better. Now, this is a very friendly script that any one of you can use, no matter what your background is, what industry you're in now, or who you're reaching out to. It tells them that you're a friendly networker, that you're not pushy or here to sell them anything, and that it's okay to connect back. Remember to look for people that you can relate to, that you have things in common with. This script will work a lot more to your benefit if you do. For all of the scripts on reaching out and connecting with other business professionals, scripts for messaging, responding back, and inviting them to a conversation about your opportunity, please go to the IBO support group on Facebook. You'll find in the files section all of the scripts for you, where you can download and print them off and add them to your leads binder. Please bear in mind these connection conversations may take place over the course of a 1 or 2 day period. People don't always get back to their messages right away. Sometimes they don't check them that often. They might be busy, and give them time and space Don't push, don't reply back with, hey, did you get my message? Just wait and be patient and let it happen naturally. If this is someone that you have a cell phone number for and you're already connected with them, it's best to use the scripts within a text message format. One important habit to get into is to connect with others while you're out and about and on the go. Whether you're at a soccer game, a track meet, a concert, you're always in the space of other professionals and people that are business-minded. Never hesitate to connect with those people, hand them your phone, ask them to put their number in your phone, or find themselves on your Facebook page and request themselves as a friend. This is a great tool that I absolutely love and a constant way to grow your lead list. After you get to your car or home, you can follow up with a nice message and thank them for connecting and how excited you are about getting to know them more, just like you would over social media. A lot of you have used the business card concept for many years, carrying around your business card with all of your information on it and handing them out to others. One issue with just handing out business cards is that people don't always remember where the business card ends up. They get lost and thrown away a lot of the times. So one tip that I have for you, and something that's worked for me for a long time, is to keep your business card in a photo on your phone. Whether you take a picture of your business card and save it, or digitally create your own business card through different apps available on your phone, or you can also design your own Videri business card on your IBO dashboard. When using this business card concept, it's a great way to capture their phone number by asking, hey, go ahead and put your phone number in my phone. I'm gonna text you my business card. That way they always have your business card, your picture, your information, your email right in their phone, and now you've captured their phone number for further follow-up. When designing your Videri branded business cards, please remember to include your name, phone number, email address, IBO website if available, and to never give the illusion that you own the Videri name, trademark, or brand, and also that your email address does not indicate that you are the owner of any type of Videri platform. More information on proper usage of email addresses and business cards can be found in the Videri policies and procedures. So let's talk about some fun places to meet other professionals. We've talked about connecting with others on LinkedIn, Facebook groups, and Instagram, but what about local networking luncheons? They happen often within your local area. Self-development workshops, local outreach trainings or classes, weddings, parties, and my favorite, coffee shops. On page 21, there's a fun exercise that'll help jog your memory and help you connect with 14 different business professionals in different industries. This is a great way to create an instant lead list of professionals for you to connect with right away. Another great way of searching for business professionals on social media is by using the search bar. Did you know that you can search for particular professionals in different industries by using the search bar on your Facebook, LinkedIn, or Instagram? Simply search a particular profession in your area and find what pops up. I love using this before attending an event when I can connect with other professionals, invite them to a networking event or opportunity event. You can also search for your Facebook friends in certain areas by searching friends in X city. It'll help you connect with others that you already know and love and converse with, and to grow your organization outside of your local area. I'm so excited to watch you individually grow and expand your network into different areas nationwide by using the social media tools that you've learned in this module and continually expanding your knowledge on growing your network. Again, for all of the scripts on third-party validation, growing your network, and connecting with other business professionals, please find us on Facebook under the Videri IBO support group. We're excited to connect with you there.